Hello everybody, this is Sean with ComicsPriceGuide.com recording another tutorial video to help you use our new website. We just launched this and we've improved a lot of features that were quite different from our old website. So this tutorial video series is meant to help get you up to speed and get you running with your collection. Today we are going to talk about how to list your books for sale. So once you start managing your collection through the site, you can list your books as for sale so that you can show other collectors that they are in your inventory. But if somebody makes an offer, you might be willing to part with them. There's two different kinds of listings. There are classifieds listings, and there are also just leaving your book open for bids. And I'll show you how to take care of both of those today. So let's start with a classifieds listing. Let's say that you've got a book that you would like to move very quickly. Maybe there's a time limit. Maybe you're just looking to try to get it for sale quickly. We recommend that you do that through the classified system. So as you can see, I'm already logged into my account. If I click on this, you can see that I've got my member toolbar where I can look at my collection, my gains. I can even see my existing sales listings, which we will get to a little bit later. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to go straight into Classifieds by clicking the Classifieds link here at the top of the main menu bar. So we're going to go into the Classifieds, which will show us all of the active listings that currently exist. As you can see, we've got several listings that are active and recent, and several categories including for sales, want to buy, announcements where you're just maybe announcing a new store listing or something like that, and then bulk and sale lots where you can announce that you've got a ton of comics to get rid of. So let's go ahead and click on your classifieds, this button right here, and this is where you can see your classified listings. It's very easy to add a classified. All you need to do is hit the Add New button and fill in the details. You can select a classified listing and select a category, whether it's for sale, a want-to-buy listing, a bulk sale, or a special announcement. Give it a headline, something to capture people's interest, something descriptive about your listing, and then in the body, simply type out a description of what it is that you'd like to list. Once you've entered in your information, simply click the Add Classified button and it will be entered into the system. From there, members can send you messages through the Comics Price Guide system to communicate with you, ask you more questions, and ultimately set up the sale. We do ask that you don't post any external links or any external contact information because that is listed publicly, and ultimately you don't want your privacy listed out there for anybody to come along and see. Go ahead and use the Comics Price Guide messaging system so that you can keep your personal information safe and secure. So that is how you do an active classified listing, but let's just say that you've got several books in your collection that you enjoy having them there, but if somebody came along and made you an offer, you'd be happy to part with them. Well, we can do that by managing our collection and just mentioning that a book is available for sale. So we'll start by over here using our member toolbar and clicking on My Comic Collection, which will take us straight into all the books that we've added into our collection. And I'm just going to pick one randomly here. We'll go into Image, and let's say that we are looking to go ahead and sell. We'll click on Browse Our Titles. Let's say that we're going to go ahead and sell or are willing to sell our issues of Chew. So we'll click on Chew, and this will show us all of the issues that we currently have in our inventory. So currently I see that I have 3 #1 issues. I've got a 3.5, I've got a 6.0, and another 6.0. Right here under the for sale column, you can see the current status of the books. Whenever it's white, you can see that this book is not currently listed for sale, but you can add it for sale now. So I will go ahead and click on Add Book for Sale. So at this point, you can do two things. First, you can enter in your starting sales price and some sales information. And then you can either list this book for sale immediately, or you can save it to the sales queue. Saving it to the sales queue puts it into the system so that you can ultimately manage multiple sales listings at the same time, but it doesn't push it forward to be publicly sold yet. So if we know that this is the only book that we want to sell right now, we can go ahead and put in the information. I would like $3 for this book, and this is a good book for sale. So I'll go ahead and click Sell Now. Immediately that is published to the site so that anybody who does a search for Chew number 1 will see that my book is now for sale. Now let's take these two and let's go ahead and add them to our sales queue. We don't have to enter in any information here, we can just enter it into the queue because we're going to enter that information later. So save it to the queue. Now you can see that these two tags have turned into sales tags. They're still white, but it shows that the book is in the queue but is not currently for sale. So what we want to do then is we want to manage our sales queue. So I can go over here. Oh, and before we leave this page, if I wanted to, I could also add several books to the queue by selecting the checkboxes on the left-hand side using the multi-selection tools and clicking Add to Sales Queue. So that would be another way to add it to the sales queue. But these are already added, so let's go ahead and go to Sales Listings underneath our membership dropdown. And this shows all books for sale. As you can see, that first issue that we listed for sale is currently active. Then we're going to click on Sales Queue. And this will take us to any issues that we've added to the queue, but they are not currently active. So here you can manage all of the details for the books that are in your queue. And what you can do in this area is manage multiple issues and manage multiple details. So if here in the member toolbar, I can click on Set Sales Information. And this gives me a tool to set the details for all of my books. So let's just say that I have a standard set of sales terms. I like payment via PayPal before shipping. I can now click this button to set this to all of the books in the queue. So now instead of typing that multiple times or copying and pasting, all that information is right there. You can also set the group price. So if I select these two and I want to go ahead and list both of them for sale for $6, I can click Set and they are both set. Alternatively, I can come here and change the price individually and click Start Item. Start Item. Those books are now for sale. So there you go. Now these books are available. Anytime somebody does a search for Chew, let's go ahead and show you what that looks like. Chew number 1. It will show the issues, and if you click in to the issue page under the For Sale Wanted tab, you can see that there are 3 books that are listed, and obviously my books are much cheaper than what Chew should legitimately go for, so I'll go back in and cancel those. Thank you for watching, and if you have any other suggestions for another tutorial video, please send them in to our website. Thanks.